welcome to the maybe biggest adventure of our life. My name is Toby, and together with my family we want to move to Sweden. So you're welcome to join this adventure by hitting the subscribe button. I would be really happy if you follow this whole adventure with us. I have quite some experience with YouTube, but yet only in German. I never did this in English, but I decided to do this channel in English because it's more international. More people can follow what we are doing and understand what we are doing instead of doing it in English. If you have any questions, just comment below. I can answer them whether in English or in German, it's no problem. And yeah, I'm currently on the way to the port in Rostock to get the ferry. I have an appointment with a broker on Monday. Today it's Saturday, but it's quite a far trip, around 2,200 kilometers. So I need a few days to get up to the house we want to visit. But for you it will be just a few minutes. On the road again, finally. So it was an extremely long day. I was way too early for the ferry, around 3 hours. Had some time at the beach and took some photos for the family. It was extremely cold, extremely windy. Wasn't able to stay there for more than, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Forgot my good clothes for that, but was fine. The ferry was a bit delayed. Came off 40 minutes delayed from the ferry. Was extremely hungry, got something to eat, and then went to bed really late. It was 11:30 around. Usually I'm used to go to bed at around 9 to 10, but it was fine. Woke up really early at 5:30. Took the first picture for the family at 6:30 when the sun it doesn't start to rise, but it was a bit bright down, outside, outside there. So my wife said that in Germany it was pitch dark that time. It seems it's now the time where the days are switching. So usually in Germany it's longer bright during the winter than in Sweden. In Sweden it's there's a really long dark period during the nights, but during the year this will switch so that it stays longer bright in Sweden than in Germany, and it seems now to be the time when the switch comes. So I saw way more this morning outside the window than my wife did. It's extremely interesting, but maybe I need to investigate this a bit further. So now I have still around 260 kilometers to Mora, I think it's called in Swedish. Then we have to go a bit further north. It's a total of around 550 kilometers to the southern part of Jämtland, where we will arrive at around 7:30, 8, around this. So hopefully not that late today. And tomorrow is the day of the days. We have the appointment with the broker and the current owner of the property and the buildings. And I'm really looking forward to it. I will take you some footage from the ride and see you later in the cabin. So, back again. Hi and welcome. We finally arrived here at the cabin, or I arrived yesterday but wasn't able to film anything. I've just got some food and went to bed. It was around 14-hour trip. Now it's 11 a.m. or short after 11 a.m. and I will start to the house at around 12:30 to have a short look around the house and the environment around the house, the small village which is nearby. The next village is around 8 kilometers from there, so I will have a quick round through the village, checking out what's there, and yeah. So I'm back from the visit. My voice is completely destroyed. I've spoken so many hours, and it was a total of 3 or 3.5 hours of visiting. And I first went through the whole building with the broker and checked all the rooms, and he showed me everything. And yeah, to make things short, there were some guys from the local government. They agreed with our plans in general. If the higher government, so this was the local government, but if the national government says it will be fine. Once I came up there, it was wow, okay, this is really, really beautiful, how it is surrounded by nature, and you have a view on the lake, and you have a private walking around the property, and you have a private walk down the beach. There's some kind of beach which is included at the property, so like a private beach. And yeah, it was a lot of impressions today, and I need to sort myself, think about if you can handle it, and or if it's too much. We also want to have the possibility to have guests with campers, so like an RV parking or van parking in the nature with a private beach where you can go swimming, you can go fishing, you can do canoeing, you can do rafting. There's a lot of activities you can do around, also biking, hiking, whatever you want, so the area is pretty good for it, and the local government also agrees with it, so this is fine. Now we need to see what the higher government says, but the first one said okay, it's fine. Now I'm just waiting for one answer, and if they are fine, it seems everything is good. Yeah, now we need to discuss a lot, and if you see this video, you can be pretty sure that we will do it. And if you don't want to miss this challenge, hit the subscribe button, follow us, and I'm really, really curious about the next steps and what to show you guys. In addition to this, I do this video in a really, really early stage. It might be months or maybe years when we can move, so I want to share my first impressions, so how I feel, how it looks, and about this whole process, to have it in mind. Yeah, other than just waiting for months until I show you everything. And yeah, finally we bought a house. I just want to have you to get the real impressions. So this is why maybe you will have a time jump from this video to the next video, which could be months, which could be years, but I want that you can participate from the first time on. And yeah, this is why I take this video in a really early stage. So stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.